Welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out how to glow up. I've got 6 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is a piece of clear quartz, white quartz. Group 2 is some rose quartz. Group 3 is some amethyst. Group 4 is some tiger's eye. Group 5 is some red jasper. And group 6 is some orange calcite. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the clear quartz or white quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is 12 and Let's Stay. I can understand if you don't want to speak. Connection's getting weak. We eat and fuck, then we sleep. Wake up, pressing repeat. An everyday routine. My favourite song that I ain't play in a week. 'Cause I like it when we go there. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Truth, and Reflection, from the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Masculine Energy, from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Trust, from the Light Seer's Tarot, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Then from the Good Tarot, you have the Messenger of Water. And from the Goddess Tarot, you have the King of Swords and the Sun. It's interesting that you have masculine energy and the Sun. So it definitely feels like the masculine side of you needs some attention. It feels like you need to claim your power and take control of things in your life. You might have been a bit too passive with things, and also not being very honest with yourself. And I feel like you need to be more confident in who you are in order to be able to show the world that. With Reflection here, I feel like there might be some things that you may have done that you don't feel so proud of. Maybe there's people who you're not so close to because of your own actions. And maybe you need to apologize and make things right. Also, I feel like maybe your routine's just got a bit stale and you need to switch it up. Change up your routine. And yeah, like maybe your connection's a bit weak to somebody in your life and you might need to strengthen your bonds to people. With the Messenger of Water here, reach out emotionally, send messages to people, make more friends, or just deepen the bonds you already have to people. I'm also feeling creativity is very important with this Sun, masculine energy, Messenger of Water, and Ace of Pentacles, like physical creation, using your imagination to create things in the material world. Also your money, I feel like growing your money, really putting effort into that. And again, your routine, changing your routine, making small changes to things to make things work better. And I'm seeing other people again. Like you might not have been working very well with other people. And you might need to try and find ways to collaborate with other people in more healthy ways, or just collaborate with other people in general and make friends. Or it might be that the people you have around you don't really naturally have a connection with, and maybe it's just a routine. Maybe you're only friends with people who are like conveniently located, but your real friends are like far away. With the King of Swords, I feel like there's a lot to think about with reflection here as well. There's a lot to think about, there's a lot to plan, and your mind needs some attention. I feel like you can nurture your mind. You could do things maybe to help improve your memory, your vocabulary, your grammar skills, maybe learning another language, something like that, sharpening your mind. I feel like clothes with the Ace of Pentacles and the Messenger of Water and just how you appear to the world. You might like to change your makeup slightly, or how you dress. I feel like the sort of fabrics you wear, maybe you might want to sort of change to feel more relaxed and comfortable. And your makeup you might like to be more simple, if anything, and maybe more accessories on a physical level. Like you might find that jewelry and perfume and things like that just make you feel different, even without changing much. I feel like if you do want loads of new clothes and you can't really afford it, there might be things you can sew and fix and alter. I also feel like exercise, maybe with a team, so that you can make friends as well. But I do feel like a big part of it is just your routine. Like the sort of music you listen to, the sort of things you eat. I feel like every day you kind of wake up and do the same things. And maybe it's not really, if you're honest with yourself, it might not really reflect the best version of you, your routine. And I feel like you really need to think about that. With the Sun, I feel like your confidence is it's like there's this water energy and then this fire energy. And it feels like you're not really allowing them to work together right now. You might be a bit passive is what I'm feeling. And I feel like you're kind of afraid to show yourself, to speak your truth. And for you, I feel like just being confident in who you are and coming out of the shadows. Also more colour. I feel like maybe you wear loads of black or something and you just need to incorporate a little bit of colour. It might be that your appearance is like dark. Or maybe your mind state is dark and you need to just incorporate some light and colour into it. With trust and truth. Maybe you're hiding because of fear again and you just need to be more secure. And again, I'm feeling confidence, but it's like a deeper level of feeling confident in the people you're around and the environment you're in and your ability to keep yourself safe. And yeah, I do feel like things you can do to make yourself feel more safe and secure will really help you to feel more confident. I definitely feel like your routine's important. And like reducing stress, keeping things more simple in a way that reduces stress, and keeping the kind of people around you who you can work with. I feel like sleeping as well. It might be the time you go to sleep, the time you wake up. Maybe you're awake at night a lot. Maybe you need to set alarms to get up early and make an effort to go to bed early and create a routine that incorporates taking care of your exercise, your money, seeing other people, doing something for your creativity, something for your emotions, something for your mind. I feel like for you guys, you need to incorporate it into your everyday. And have more faith as well. Because I feel like I feel like maybe you haven't really been yourself due to not feeling like you could. And maybe that's pushed away people who you felt like were your true friends. And I feel like you need to have faith that you're kind of cycling back to where you're meant to be, even if you've detoured. I feel like you need to have faith that if you've fallen out with somebody who you really love, have faith that they will still want to talk to you, they'll still be receptive. Definitely if you have like romantic feelings, or if there's friends you want to reach out to but you're afraid that they won't want to hear from you, I definitely feel like they will be receptive, and you just need to be confident enough to go for it. But first you need to really confront yourself and like be honest about what you like and don't like about yourself. I feel like really think about it and plan more. Really plan your days in a way where you can get things done that you need to do. I also feel like you need some time for yourself, as well as socializing more. It's like you need when you're alone, you need to really reflect. And not just like listening to the same music all the time or watching the same TV shows all the time. You really need to look at everything and look at yourself and plan things in a more organized way. But yeah, I'm feeling this sun energy, like you just need to light your light up with this powerful, strong, forceful, creative energy. It's like masculine creative energy. I think that's pretty much all I have for you, Group 1. I really hope you enjoyed that. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the rose quartz. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Amore, Leave Me Alone. Too much energy being wasted. Too much time. Too many enemies form friendship, flooding my lines up. You're fucking up my mental space, man. You're blowing my high. Too much energy being wasted. On business, not mine. All the diamonds in the world don't outshine me. Every blessing's got a foe, so I don't sleep. I want to be alone. I want you to just leave me alone. I want to be alone. Why won't you just leave me alone? From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have sound, and energy balance, from the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have movement into balance. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have release. From the Lightseers Tarot, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Three of Swords. From the Good Tarot, you have the Four of Fire. And then from the Goddess Tarot, you have the King of Cups. And the Princess of Cups. There's very emotional energy over this reading with these Two Cups cards. And I feel like there might be a relationship where somebody kind of has their back turned to you and wants to be alone. Or maybe it's you who wants to be alone and there's somebody who's still really interested in you. And I do feel like you have a strong connection to this person, like a soulmate connection. but it feels like there's a lot of pain and like a lot of resentment and a lot of things that haven't been said, and it really feels like you need to release that. Release that, and in general, even if it's not within a relationship, it feels like there's a lot of things that you're not expressing, that you want to express, that you should express. It feels like your voice is not being heard, like you're not speaking up, not expressing your opinions, not going for what you want. And I do feel like it's because of a lot of pain that you're holding on to, that you haven't released. And it really feels like you need to release that. I feel like stretching your body and doing yoga would help with that. That can help remove any blockages which have been held on to in our bodies, in our muscles. It strongly feels like you need to release anything, whether that be tension in your body or resentments that you're holding on to, secrets that you've been keeping from people, lies that you've been telling, or truths that you've been keeping from people. Whatever it is, I feel like you holding on to so much is making you want to be more alone. Or maybe it's somebody else. But yeah, I feel like you have a hard time, maybe you have a hard time feeling like you can trust other people, partly because you're holding on to so much that you don't express, so it's like you know other people probably are as well. But I'm sure it's not as bad as you think it is, because like what you're holding on to is probably not as bad as what the other person thinks it is, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it definitely feels like you are very independent, and being financially independent is important to you. But I do also feel like you're cutting yourself off from potential really amazing relationships, really amazing friendships, or a romantic partner because of like old pain that you're holding on to. And I feel like if you ignore all the pain, you can just feel happy and relaxed. But as soon as you go into your emotions or anything to do with relationships, you stop feeling happy. But it feels like when you're just materially focused, you're very happy. And I feel like that's really good. That's a really good thing. I feel like you being financially secure is making you feel more confident. I feel like you don't like wasting your time and energy. You don't like talking other people's business. You don't like other people talking your business, which is maybe another reason why you don't like to say too much to anyone. And it feels like you're really confident in yourself in terms of, I feel like your appearance you're confident in. I feel like you're confident in what you're doing in the world. I feel like you feel proud of what you're contributing to the world, for the most part. But it's just like other people. I feel like other people haven't been very good to you, and you're kind of paranoid and you don't want them to be close. Don't want them to be close to you. You don't want to waste your energy, you don't want to waste your time. So I feel like you're being too reserved with it. And yeah, I do feel like more exercise aside from that, and releasing things in your body will really help. Because it does feel like there's a lot like held up in you, emotionally and physically and spiritually. Singing would really help, dancing would really help, yoga, any kind of exercise. I feel like clearing away old things, cleansing your space, making your space as relaxing as you possibly can. Cooking, spending time with animals and in nature. I do feel like you generally have everything under control. But if you can beautify yourself and your surroundings even more, then that would just boost your confidence a little bit more. But I feel like this relationship would help you. I feel like it would help you to feel more confident and happy and relaxed and release all this pain that you've got. This really deep pain. So I feel like you do need to release the pain before you can kind of enjoy the relationship fully. But at the same time, this bond will help you. I feel like with this person you can speak your truth and express yourself. I feel like music's very important. I don't know if it's listening to music and dancing or making music. Maybe some of you do make music or you sing. With this card here as well, it's somebody playing a flute. So if you do make music, I feel like that'd be very therapeutic for you. And if you do anything like Reiki, or if you're interested in anything like that, yoga, or just anything to realign your body. And it feels like moving things around, changing things. Maybe you need to like reshuffle your house. I do feel like anything old that you're hanging on to that reminds you of these painful experiences needs to go. You need to get rid of it. And I do feel like if your back's turned to somebody who's trying to give you love, you might be able to have a really nice time with them. But at the same time, you might just want to be alone to work on this releasing process right now. But yeah, it does feel like more fun time spent with people who you feel a really strong connection with would really benefit you. Like people who you can really be yourself with and express your truth with. And creativity, if you do anything artistic, especially music, that would be really helpful. Just more comfort. I feel like you might want to be alone and just take some time out to be very comfortable at home, and that might help you a lot. I feel like if there are people who you really don't want in your life anymore because they've hurt you, they've really hurt you and caused you pain, then you need to let go of them from your life completely. Like, don't just go quiet on them and ghost them. You need to actually cut them out so that you can relax again and not have them behind you, just there behind you all the time. But if it's somebody, I feel like for most of you, for some of you it's like somebody abusive from your past who is still in your life and you need to just get rid of them completely. Stop entertaining it. But for those of you where that's not the case and it was somebody, or it is somebody who you genuinely have a pretty decent connection with, you're compatible, you guys share a lot of things in common, you have really sweet feelings for each other, but somebody just wants to be alone because of pain and trauma or trying to work on their material situation, I feel like you guys need to come together more, because I feel like you guys are maybe going through the same kind of stuff and you really understand each other and it's just going to be really helpful. So yeah, if they're turning their back to you, I feel like try and reach out to them more. And if it's you, then deal with what you're dealing with and then reach out to this person. But good reading, group 2. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated with you. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Amethyst. Let's see what card you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is PJ Morton's Say So featuring JoJo. It's getting hard for me to hold my own, because nobody wants to be in love alone. So I'm trying my best not to overreact. But I need to know right now, no lies, just facts. If you love me, just say so, because I can't play these games with you no more. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Rest, and Divine Consciousness. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Home. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Purity. From the Light Seer's Tarot, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Star. From the Good Tarot, you have the Seven of Fire. And from the Goddess Tarot, you have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Staves. So I feel like sleepy. The energy of this reading is sleepy, and it really feels like you need some rest. With the rest card being here in the home. And yeah, it does have, like, as soon as I laid out the cards, I just started to feel sleepy. So I feel like you guys are tired. And I feel like emotionally tired and physically tired and spiritually tired. And you just feel like you can't really go on. And that might be coming from, like, heartbreak or feeling like you love someone and they don't love you back, or pains in love, something like that. Yeah, I feel like you just need some time to rest at home, to connect with spirit, to connect with the divine, to connect with yourself. And it feels like you need to connect with what you really want, connect with your dreams, connect with what you love, and really just claim that, I feel. I feel like if you do love somebody, you need to speak it and not worry if they love you back or not. You have to just say it. Don't play games. Just express yourself. And if they don't, then they don't. But if they do, then you can get what you want. But with whatever it is, I feel like you just need to claim what you want, and then just be realistic about making it yours. With Purity and the Ace and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like there might be things that you can eliminate to save money, ways that you can be more clean and pure with your lifestyle, focus on your health more. I feel like that would really help you at this time. I feel like you maybe need more energy, because the energy of this reading is so tired, and you have the Queen of Wands here. I feel like you need to come out of feeling really sad and down and into a place where you feel confident and have more energy and more self-love. And it does feel like the way to do that is to rest and to connect with yourself more, to connect with spirit, to connect with what you want, to make wishes. And if you do have any feelings you need to express, then you really need to do that. I feel like you just need to get the confidence to do that and really take action that will get you closer to your dreams and your wishes. But I feel like you need to rest first before you can do that, because it's going to take energy that you don't have right now. But yeah, I do feel like if there's someone in your heart and you're holding on to feelings for them and not telling them, I feel like it would really benefit you to tell them. It would release a weight from you, and I feel like it would make you feel happier and more carefree. So just release that. Release your desires, release your wishes into the world, not hold so closely onto everything. Anything you can do to work on your health at the moment would be really good, or to set a better routine, to ground yourself, to work on, your home, I feel like. make your home more comfortable, more stable. I feel like cleaning your home better, keeping your home and yourself cleaner, keeping your spirit clean. Even your language, I feel like cleaning up your language if you swear a lot. I know I'm guilty of this. I need to try and do this. I'm just trying to say nice things and don't say bad things. Don't lie. No lies, just facts. I feel like you need to stay focused on the things you love and the good things and avoid talking or thinking about the depressing bad things to get out of this sad, drained energy that you're in, and not overreact to things. You need to be more hopeful and positive and in touch with your desires, I feel. Yeah, not hold them so close to your chest, release them. Everything, you need to release it, not hold it so close to you, hold it so tight. I feel like money as well, like you might be holding too tightly to it and not getting what you want. And you might need to just loosen your grip a little bit. Within reason, like obviously be sensible, but it's like aiming for your dreams but being sensible. Getting what you want but within what you can afford to do so, if you know what I mean. You might need to struggle for some things, but I feel like it's something you really want. It's something that's really worth struggling for, but like right now you don't have much energy, which is why it might be such a struggle for you. But I feel like it's really worth it. And it's like you need to save your resources, save your money, save your energy for this thing. And a way you might be able to do that is by just chilling at home and sleeping. And like cleaning out your closet. And just spending time manifesting, I feel. I also feel like yoga and just anything health related. Running, anything that involves jumping like basketball or anything that gets you physically active, but also I feel like rest, swimming as well. Take a holiday if you can. And definitely pray if you do pray, or if you have whatever your higher power is. Just connect with that more. And I feel like the answers will come to you, but it definitely feels like you need some sleep. Need some rest. You need to just chill at home. And then you'll be ready to go out there again, I feel, and make things happen. But during this time where you're just chilling at home, the best thing for you to do is to release all your old pain that's holding you back. Focus on your dreams and what you really want. Anything that you can do to fight for what you want and to make it happen, then you need to do that. And be realistic about it, but I feel like you can go for what you want more. And be more straightforward with it. And I do feel like while you're resting, there will be some emotions that need to come to the surface and some pain that needs to come out. But I do feel like you'll be feeling more energized once you've gone through that. And physical exercise will really help with that, as well as sleep and just chilling at home, I feel like. So I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Tiger's Eye. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Kanye West, Good Morning. You graduate when you make it up out of the streets. From the moments of pain, look how far we done came. Haters saying you changed, now you're doing your thing. Good morning. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Lightning, an Exploration. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Unlimited Possibilities. Sorry, these cards are a bit dark. It's a bit difficult to see on camera. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Truth. From the Light Seer's Tarot, you have the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. From the Good Tarot, you have the Ten of Earth. And then from the Goddess Tarot, you have the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Interesting. So yeah, I do feel like you have unlimited possibilities within your life. And I just feel like, for you guys, I just feel like you need to do more with your time. You need to just do more. You need to just do all the things that you're inspired to do. It seems like you have a lot of ideas. And I feel like you just need to go out there and explore and see what takes off and see what doesn't take off. And it seems like you should be focused on long-term success rather than short-term. You don't want to be looking for the easy way out, for the get rich quick schemes, anything like that. You need to look long-term. What's going to make you money long-term? Which relationships are going to serve you for the long-term? And it does feel like you can get a lot done in a short amount of time. It feels like you just need to exert energy. It feels like that's all you need, is to feel inspired and passionate, and then you're able to get a lot done in a short amount of time. And I feel like you need to get up earlier, guys, because you do need to make more use of your time, because there's so many possibilities for you, and it does feel like you're thinking really long term, and it feels like you have loads of ideas of things that you want to do. So to avoid disappointment, the only thing you need to do, because it looks like you guys are on the way to success already, long-term success. So the only way you can fail is if you don't follow through with your ideas, if you procrastinate, if you think, oh, I'll do it later, and then you never end up doing it. And also if you're doing anything shady, like if you're making money from the streets or something like that, and it's not stable, it's like a risky income, or you're doing anything illegal, or like gambling, or you're making money from something that's not long-term secure, that could make you fail as well. But it feels like everything could happen very quickly. So I feel like you can get this glow-up process happening very quickly. I feel like you can change very quickly, like in a day even. Guys, it really feels like you just need energy. And it does feel like you guys have a lot of energy compared to the last group. I felt really tired as soon as I put out the cards for the last group, but this one's got a lot of passion. This one's got a fire to it, like an anxiousness, like a raring to go feeling, like there's too many things to do and not enough time. So yeah, I feel like just don't procrastinate, guys. Don't avoid things that you want to do. I feel like you have loads of good ideas. And I feel like you're already thinking about all the things that you want to do. And you just need to implement them. You just need to do. Like, stop spending time watching readings and do things in your life. Physically do things. With Truth and the Seven of Swords, I do feel like anything shady, any way that you're lying to yourself, deceiving others, you need to stop that. Because you need to think about long term. And lying, deception, anything where, like, say if you're trying to get a job you're not qualified for, that's not going to work long term. Because yeah, you might get the job, but I feel like they'll very quickly realise that you're not qualified. So it would be better for you to actually get the qualification to get the job if you really want that job. Or, yeah, whatever it is, you need to put in the legwork. But I feel like you can do it very quickly. It's just that you need to do it in the honourable, truthful way, honest way. And I definitely feel like it's coming from you, like whatever you want to do, you're being very blessed. I feel like exercise will really help you maintain this energy, because your energy is what you need to change your situation. And don't worry about what other people think. If you've got haters, if people don't like if you change your approach, because I do feel like some changes are required. And you might change a lot of things in a short amount of time. You might find you want to do that when you really look closely at everything. You might find you've been avoiding a lot of things, and a lot of things need to be altered or changed or cut, maybe. And other people might not like it, but you need to just go with your gut and whatever feels right to you. I feel like the more you can just trust your own feeling of what is right to do and just go for it without thinking too much about it. Just stick to the long-term plan. Think about the long-term plan. Think about your long-term goals at all times. And long-term relationships, focus on long-term relationships, not anything short-term, not anything temporary. People you can really trust. And things that will make you happy long-term. Not just temporary solutions to problems. I feel like the more you can travel, the more places you can go, that will really help you. Or even if it's just within your mind, or even if it's just like things that you do in the day, the more things you can do, the better. For some of you might want to get some more education. When you graduate here, it might be that you need to get a degree or diploma or go back to school, go to college. And yeah, I do feel like focusing on long-term wealth and security. That might mean getting the sort of job that would be a job for life, or saving a lot of money or buying a house or something like that, something that's like a big thing that makes you feel very, very secure. Saving up, like a big saving goal. I feel like motivating yourself more will really help you. And if you have other people around you who are trying to do the same thing, where you're all trying to go in the same direction, I feel like that will help motivate you. So get other people on your side with what you're doing, if you can, like the people who love you the most. And I feel like stop avoiding, if you're avoiding people who love you, stop doing that. Or if you're avoiding people you love, I feel like everything can change really quickly. Really, really quickly. So the more you do, the more chances you have of things going in the way you want. And the quicker things will go in the way you want. But yeah, really good reading group 4. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the red Jasper. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song, and your song is Miles Davis and Robert Glasper. They Can't Hold Me Down, featuring Illa J. Can't hold me down, there's no gravity in my universe. Those rules don't exist to me. You don't believe me, you could search. Feeling bittersweet now it's cavities in your tooth that hurts. 'Cause it doesn't work when you're grabbing me trying to pull me down. No earth backstabbing me as I do my work. If you're biting my style, then you lose first. If you're biting my dust, then who's first? From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Transformation and Freedom. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Grounding. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Diligence. From the Light Seer's Tarot, you have the Ten of Swords and Justice. From the Good Tarot, you have the Five of Earth. And then from the Goddess Tarot, you have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so you have the Ten of Swords twice. And you also have transformation. So I definitely feel like you need to put an end to something. And I feel like it's negative thinking and like self-sabotaging behaviors with the Eight of Swords being here. And ways of being which are from a scarcity mentality, a poverty mentality. And I feel like that will be really freeing for you if you can free yourself from that mentality, if you can transform your way of thinking to release yourself from the victim mentality, from feeling like everything's gone wrong in your life, to feeling like things are fair, things are balanced, things are just, things are as they're meant to be. And I feel like being more kind of prudent and diligent with what you're spending with the Five of Pentacles here. And just cautious with what you're doing with your energy. You need more balance in your life with grounding here as well. I feel like you need to be sensible and stable and not be like over negative with your thoughts and also not over optimistic. Just very fair and balanced and focused on facts. And I feel like that will be helpful for you to be able to know what's good and what's not good, what's good to spend your money on, what's not good to spend your money on, what's helpful, what's not helpful. But yeah, it does feel like there's a lot you need to let go of and walk away from and free yourself from and release yourself from, and it might be painful. It feels like, from this song, I feel like you really need to free yourself from anything that's like holding you down. Anything that feels like it's very negative, like a weight on you. Anything that makes you feel defeated. You really need to free yourself from that. Also, I feel like for some of you guys, you might need to go to the dentist. There might be some dental work you need to get done that will make you feel a lot better about yourself. Also, I feel like if you try and copy other people's style, then it's not gonna benefit you in any way. You need to find your own style. And it feels like other people might be backstabbing you, with the Ten of Swords being here twice and backstabbing in this song. And I feel like if you can get away from those situations, get away from those kind of people, then that would really help you. There might be somebody there who's supportive of you, who you can lean on, but other people who are backstabbing you. And if you're indulging in any of those behaviours, like those ugly behaviours, like bitching about people or backstabbing people, you need to not do that anymore. You need to cut that out. I feel like you need to incorporate more of your dark side into your... Like, incorporate your shadow more with your light side. Make them friends with each other. Because it does feel like you have this heavy shadow or heavy pain or weight on you that's kind of bringing you back down when you try and take off. It's like something bringing you back down to earth, and I feel like in some ways that's kind of good. Like sometimes you might have a plan that's kind of far out there and impossible. Maybe you might want to do something that your bank account doesn't allow. So you can't cut out this negative voice that says, you can't afford that, you're broke, completely. Because it would lead you to more financial problems. So you need to be sensible and grounded, as this card suggests. And with justice, you need to be very considerate. You need to consider everything very carefully. But yeah, I do feel like your negative side might take over too often. Like you might want to, say you might want to get dental work done, your pessimistic, negative, poverty mentality side comes out and says, oh, you can't afford that. You can't afford to get your teeth cleaned. You can't afford, like, that's something you need. It's not something you want. You need it. So I feel like it's worth sacrificing in other areas to get the money for it. Do you know what I mean? Or even maybe like borrow the money for it. Especially if you've got like pain, if you've got like a cavity or something that hurts, or like a medical problem that you have to pay for, you need to prioritize that over anything else. And I do feel like your transformation needs to come from within, and it does need to come from you letting go of this mentality of not having enough, of things not being enough, of not being good enough. You need to let go of those self-sabotaging thoughts. Oh, it's not worth doing anything. Why would I even bother? And incorporate that judgmental, negative, pessimistic side of yourself into your personality in a way where it works. So it's like that voice that just checks you when you're thinking of spending a lot of money on something you can't afford or doing something silly. And that should be the only time that you let it out. And the other times you should be, well, this is how you should be. You should be this justice lady with like the dark horse on one side, the light horse on the other, like your shadow and your light side. And this is you in the middle, figuring out how much of each to allow. Do you know what I mean? And the same with your money and what you spend money on. You need to be very balanced with it. Same with exercise, like don't over-exercise, don't under-exercise, don't overeat, don't undereat. And for sure, I feel like this is a strong message for somebody, like if you have anything medical or really important that you need to spend money on, that's for your health and well-being, that needs to come first. And it's like bills and stuff need to come first. But at the same time, I do feel like you have a scarcity mentality that you need to let go of, because it will be very freeing for you. So yeah, it's very much a case of you needing to check things on a day-to-day basis, like stay monitoring things, stay on top of things, to know whether you're being too negative, being too pessimistic, and whether you're having a scarcity mentality or whether that's necessary in that moment, whether that's just grounding, or whether you're being your own hater. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like the work that you're doing is propelling you and enabling you to do more of the things you want. So the more you can get out of your own negative thoughts, the better. And I do feel like going for runs would really help you guys. It would help you physically to get moving, but it would also help you mentally. I feel like you'll have a lot of ideas come to you when you're physically running. Yeah, I do feel like you have a lot of ideas that just need to be worked into existence. You just need to keep everything in balance and let go of all these self-sabotaging thoughts and behaviours that are holding you back. And then keep on it. Keep on with what you're doing. And I feel like there is somebody with you. There's somebody you can rely on and somebody you can trust. And you might be missing them at the moment. And you might feel like a lot of stuff's missing. You might feel like you're lacking in a lot of ways. But I do feel like you could balance things a little bit better right now. So that's your challenge, guys. That's how you can glow up, is just figure out how to balance all your needs well. And try to stop thinking so negatively about everything. So I really hope you enjoyed that group 5. Please let me know in the comments how that resonated. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the orange calcite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a song. and your song is Black Know My Rights featuring Lil Baby. If it don't make sense or dollars, I ain't got no time, can't holler. I just got off the plane from Ghana, and my airport clothes they Prada. I work harder than all the rest, and I'm wishing you the best. I got bags from all the stress, now all my bags belong on jets. Yes, so many war wounds, I had to make more tunes. Couldn't enjoy joy, but I'm a living, walking fun guy. Even though I had some tough times, made my bed on the front line. From the Sacred Power reading cards, you have Animal Kingdom and Personal Power. From the Shamanic Healing Oracle, you have Past, Present, and Future. From the Sacred Destiny Oracle, you have Courage. From the Lightseers Tarot, you have the Seven of Wands reversed. And the Queen of Cups. From the Good Tarot, you have the Hermit. And from the Goddess Tarot, you have the Moon. And the Three of Pentacles. Very strong message of courage and personal power and determination coming through. I feel like you guys have been through a lot, and yeah, I feel like you guys have had a lot of torment in your soul, a lot of painful times, and I feel like you need to use that to motivate you, to drive you forward. Like that animal drive, raw instinct. I feel like that's what you need to follow at this time. And it does feel like your pain has made you a lot stronger, and your pain has given you something to work towards. And I do feel like you guys are working really, really, really hard. And I feel like you've already accomplished a lot. If it don't make sense or dollars, I ain't got time, can't holler. I feel like if, at this point, where you guys are at, you need to use your time very wisely. I feel like you can make a lot of money. You have the potential to make a lot of money and be very productive. So I feel like the more time you can spend doing the productive stuff, the better. I work harder than all the rest, and I'm wishing you the best. Yeah, I feel like you just need to get on with your work and keep your head down and ignore anyone who's wishing ill on you. I got my bags from all the stress. Yeah, it's like you take the stress and you turn it into work. You turn it into hard work. You take all that pain. Been through some tough times, made my bed on the front line. You use that. You use that pain instead of letting it stop you with the Seven of Wands reversed. Instead of letting it make you angry and frustrated and stop you from being determined and focus on your goals, you're going to I feel like you need to just meditate and ground yourself, calm down, take some time for yourself. I feel like take some time alone, especially if it's other people who make you feel like that. Take some time alone, take some time at home, tune back into your intuition and use that anger to re-motivate you, refocus you, and then get to work. That's what time it is right now, guys. I feel like you need to just stay on your own and get on with your work. But at the same time, I feel like you've been resisting things that you maybe need to stop resisting and stop fighting against. Because I feel like you're so used to fighting. You're so used to being on the front line, not being able to enjoy joy, and working hard, and not doing anything unless it makes you money, that I feel like you're missing out on a lot of emotional connection and satisfying experiences that would help you grow as a person. And I do feel like sometimes you do just need to be alone and get on with your work. but there's other times where I feel like other people might be offering you love and support and care, and that would really benefit you. Like people who are not against you, people who are not hating on you, people who just want to care about you and be there for you. But it does feel like it's hard for you to do that sometimes. You go into this like animal mode where maybe you feel angry, maybe you feel like lashing out at other people, I'm seeing. And those times I'm seeing it's best for you to be alone and just get on with your work and try and listen to your intuition as much as you can. I feel like you guys might have insomnia, and if you do have insomnia, you need to use that time to work so that you don't get angry and frustrated about the insomnia. Just think, cool, it's work time then. Let me just get on with this project that I've been working on. Let me just refocus on my goals. I do feel like work's very important for you right now. I feel like you can get a lot of confidence and courage from your work. I feel like it really makes you feel more alive. I do feel like exercise will help you guys, but it's like a way to release your pent-up anger. And I feel like dancing would be good. Something that you can just do really quickly, wherever you are, and then get back on with your work. And there might be some patterns that you can observe from your past. And I feel like wherever you were going in the past is now where you're focused on, but you might have taken a little detour where you were like kind of going the wrong way for a while. Or maybe you've changed direction recently and you need to just you feel like you just need to stay focused straight ahead for the time being. I do feel like if you guys can connect more with yourself, with your emotions, with your intuition, that would be very beneficial right now. And also more with your feminine side, because I feel like this like anger and is really useful when you turn it into determination. But I also feel like you're kind of in pain and tormented, and it's coming from pain. And it's kind of like overdrive of masculine energy, and I feel like the feminine energy softens you more. So if you are a masculine, you have a feminine in your life, I feel like spend more time with the feminine that makes you feel more calm. And if you are a feminine, I feel like do more feminine things. Like taking long baths or connecting with water. Whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel like connecting with the water element and the moon, the more feminine elements of life will help to release some of this anger and still allow you to have this focus. Also, I feel like you need to work on your health. You need to focus on, if you do have any health problems, you need to pay attention to them. Stop avoiding them. And work with your healthcare provider on that. But I feel like the main message is to focus on your work, to use your pain to motivate you. And if you do have opportunities to connect with people on an emotional level who really care about you, then stop resisting that so much. But just continue to work hard. Do the things that make you the most money. Use the stress to motivate you. But at the same time, I feel like if your stress is now in the past, from things from your past, then you might need to start working on that. Working on releasing the stress, working on releasing the feeling of defensiveness and not wanting to let anyone in. But I feel like your braveness, your confidence, your courage, your sense of determination and resilience, and everything you've been through is what will make you improve. Especially if you've come from real hardship, I feel like you have this drive, this sense of wanting to work hard so you can do better. And that's really important, guys. That's really amazing. So amazing reading group 6. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know how that resonated with you in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. And if you're interested in personal readings, I've left the information in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.